Hi students, today we are going to revise a pair of linear equation two variables, right? Today we are going to see two chapters and most probably both are same like that, right? Both are equations only, but third chapter is something but linear equation and number chapter number 4 is something but quadratic equation, right? So linear equation is something but the degree is 1 and the quadratic equation is something but the degree is 2, right? Okay, we'll differentiate and while the same thing only, that same thing only we are going to discuss, right? Okay. First, chapter number 3, pair of linear equation in two variables, right? Pair of linear. See, linear equation means the degree is nothing but 1, right? So, linear equation in two variables nothing but based on the two variables, right? We are having linear equation, right? So, in this we are having four methods, right? Four concepts. In this chapter, we are having four concepts, right? By using the four concept alone, we are having what is the different kinds of sums. Based on that, right? Based on that, we are going to find, right, whatever they are asking we are going to find, right? So first of all it is nothing but we have to find a solution for the two equation, right? Pair of linear equation means we are having two equation. For the two equation we want to find a solution, right? We want to find a solution. For finding a solution, right, we are having two methods. First method is something but graphical method and the next method is something but algebraic method, right? By first method is something but graphical method, next one is something but algebraic method, right? So by using these methods we are going to find the solution for this pair of linear equations. The third concept is something but reducible to linear equation two variable, right? Reducible, so they didn't give in the form of linear equation, so we are going to convert in terms of linear equation. That is something but reducing, right? Just converting in terms of linear equation and we are finding the solutions, right? And we are finding the solutions by using this method, right? And the last one is something but word problem, application problems, right? So they will give the word problem for the we have to read that. From that we have to form a equation, right? We have to form a pair of linear equation. We have to form two linear equation. By using this methodology, right? By using this methodology we'll find the solutions, right? So we are having methods. What are the methods we are having? We are having two kinds, right? One is something about graphical method, another one is something about algebraic method. In algebraic method we are having three types, right? By using elimination, substitution and cross multiplication method we will find the solution, right? We will see one by one, right? So okay, first graphical method, right? First graphical method. So general form of a pair of linear equation in two variables is nothing but a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, right? A1x x term, y term constant is equal to 0. First equation. A2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. Second equation. So linear equation in two variable, that is x variable and y variable, two variables here, right? So pair of linear equation two variable, right? So for that, see, for finding the solution by using graphical method, they will give you two equation. For that equation, right, for each equation we have to find the solutions. We have to finding solution for each equation, right? Finding three solutions minimum, right? Minimum three solutions we want to find. Finding three solutions for each equation, and for that what we want to plotting the points in the graph, right? And we have find the solution that we want to mark it in the graph and we have to draw, right? We will get a three kinds of graph, right? One is in the image the two lines are parallel, another one is in the image the two lines are intersection, another one is in the image the two lines are coincide, right? Two lines are coincide. For each equation we will find three solutions. Just plotting in the graph and just drawing the line we will get a straight line. So for first equation we'll get one line, for second equation we'll get one line, right? So how and all we'll get the graph means three kinds. One is nothing but parallel, another one is nothing but intersection, another one is nothing but coincide. By seeing this diagram, right, by seeing this graph or seeing the diagram, right, we can say that how many number of solutions, right? How many number of solution. Suppose if they are having solution, what is the solution? From the graph we can find it. From the graph we can find it, right? So see that parallel means, right, if the two lines are parallel, right, then no solution, right? For the given equation there is no solution when the graph is parallel, right? The two lines are parallel, then there is no solution, right? When the two lines are intersection, when the two lines are intersection, the particular point, right, where the point is intersecting, right, the intersection point is nothing but solution. That is nothing but only one solution, x point and y point. That is nothing but value of x and value of y, only one solution, right? Suppose the two lines are coincide, we are having infinite number of points are, right? All the, right, coincide points, all the points are solution. Therefore we are saying that infinitely many solutions. When the graphs are coincide, right? When the graph is coincide, then infinitely many solutions. When the graph is intersected, right? When the two lines are intersected, then only one solution. When the graph is parallel, no solution. So this is nothing but graphical method. By using graphical method, we are finding the solution. Whether we are having solution or not, by seeing the diagram itself, we can say, suppose they ask you to find the solution from the graph, we can plot the point. From the point, we can say that this is the solution for the above two equations. For that, first what we want to do, we have to find the solutions for each equation, right? Finding the solution, right? So how you want to find the solution, that you know no already. See, we are just assuming the x value and finding the y value, or assuming y value and finding the x value, right? Right. Next, comparing the ratios, right? Comparing the ratios. Still, we didn't go for the algebraic method. Comparing the ratios. By comparing the ratio, we can say that whether how the picture will be, right? See, in that above is nothing but finding the solution and plotting in the graph. After that only we are saying how the picture will be, how the graph will be for the above two equation, or how many solutions are there for the above two equation, right? After finding the solutions and plotting in the graph, then only we are coming to the conclusion how many solutions are there, likewise, right? But here comparing the ratios, by just comparing the ratio, we can say that how the picture will be, right? How the picture will be, how many number of solutions, whether it is consistent or inconsistent, right? Whether it is a consistent or inconsistent. What is meant by consistent or inconsistent? Consistent is nothing but having a solution. Inconsistent means no solution for the equations, right? No solution for the equation, that is called inconsistent. And having a solution is nothing but consistent. More than one solution is nothing but dependent consistent, right? Depending, it's a dependent consistent, right? So one solution is dependent to the another solution, right? So it's something but dependent consistent, right? Okay, see that how it will be means, well, see that we know the equations, just taking the coefficients and just doing just comparing the ratio, we are coming to the conclusion whether the graph will be how will be, or how many solutions are there, right? Like this we are finding. So first we have to arrange in the standard form. That's very important, right? We have to arrange in the standard form, then only we have to compare. So we are having two equation arranged in the standard form, that is x term y term constant is equal to 0. Next, x term y term constant is equal to 0. I'm writing the general form, right? But you have to write in the standard form. General form is something, this is general form. Standard form is something, but first we want to write x term, next y term, next constant is equal to 0. That is something but standard form, right? Differentiate those things, right? So a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. So we are having coefficient, right? a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2. Just compare the coefficients and we will say that how many solutions are there, how the diagram will be, and whether it is a consistent or inconsistent, right? So it says that a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, then the graph will be intersecting lines, right? How the lines will be, it will be intersected, right? How the lines will be for the above equation, intersection line will be for the above equation. And how many number of solutions? Only one solution, right? Only one solution. See, only by comparing, right? Just by comparing we are see, we can't find the solution. Only, see, we can't find the solution. Whether we want to find the solution means we want to go with the graphical method or algebraic method. So they're asking that whether the above equation having solution or not, right? So suppose if it is a having solution, how many solutions, right? Otherwise, without drawing the graph for the above equation, how the graph will be. Otherwise, whether it is the above equations are consistent or inconsistent. Likewise, they will ask you in 1 marks, right? So this fully based on 1 marks, right? So this will be very important, right? So a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, then it will be intersecting lines and only one solution, and it is a consistent solution, right? Consistency. And next, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, not equal to c1 by c2. These two are equal and the last two ratios are not equal, right? Last two, b1, b2 and c1, c2 are not equal, then it will be parallel lines. It will be a parallel lines. And next one is something but if it is a parallel line, then how many solution? No solution. If it is no solution, then it will be, what is it? Inconsistent, right? Inconsistent, right? The next one is something but if all the ratios are equal, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2, then it is a coincident line. How the graph will be? Coincident lines. Then how many number of solutions? Infinitely many solutions. Infinitely many solutions. And it is a It is not a consistent one, it is a dependent consistent, right? Dependent consistent means having only one solution alone, right? And consistent means having only one solution, but here having infinite number of solutions. So each solutions are dependent. So that's why we are calling as dependent consistent, right? Dependent consistent. Next, finding solutions by algebraic method, right? Next, finding solutions by algebraic method. We are having three methods to find the solution. We are having three methods. The first method is something about substitution method. Second one is something about elimination method. Third one is something about cross multiplication. But don't practice on cross multiplication because they have deleted, right? I'm just giving that, and the third method is something about deleted for your public exam. So please don't practice on this method, right? You just practice on these two methods, right? So substitution, elimination, among these two, elimination is very easy, right? So substitution, how we want to find the substitution? We are having two equation. Among the two equation, you can take any one equation, and we are having two variable, right? We are having a two variable, right? Among the two equation, you can choose any one equation. In the equation, we are having two variables, right? Among that, you can find any one variable in terms of another variable, right? We are having x variable and y variable. You can find x in terms of y, or you can find y in terms of x. Understood? And substitute in the second equation, we will get the value of x and y. Understood? This is the substituting, right? And elimination method is nothing but we want to make the coefficient, which term you are going to eliminate, whether x term or y term, right? Whether you are going to eliminate x term or y term. Suppose if you are eliminating x term, means what you want to do that? We want to make, or we want to change the coefficients in the same manner, right? Both coefficients should be same. If it is not so, then we want to do that, right? By multiplying by this coefficient by the second equation and second coefficient by the first equation, we'll get the same coefficient. And by simplifying, by cancelling that, by eliminating the x term, then we'll get the value of y. And after knowing the value of y, substituting in any one equation, then we'll get the value of x. This is nothing but finding the solution by the algebraic method, right? Algebraic method. Among these two methods, so please practice more on elimination method, because elimination method is very easy, right? The elimination method is very easy, and so practice more on elimination method, right? Next, reducible to linear equation in two variables, right? Reducible to linear equation two variables. So this is also very important method. We can expect a 3 mark or 4 mark from this particular concept. This is very important, right? And this method is very important, and word problem also important, right? So this method is something but see, actually the variable comes in the denominator. It is not a linear equation, right? It is not a linear equation, because if we are taking the x to the numerator, it will become x inverse, right? X power minus 1, right? X power minus 1. If the power are negative, right? Negative or fraction format, then it is not a equation, right? It is not a equation. So 1 by x and 1 by y, right? 1 by x or 1 by y, or 1 by x plus y, or 1 by x minus y, or 1 by x plus 2 or x minus 2. If a variable x and y are present in the denominator, then we can't say that this is nothing but a linear equation. It's an equation, but it is not a linear equation, right? So we want to convert this into the linear equation in two variable. How we will convert? Simple. 1 by x we can assume as a or any variable, u, v or a, b or whatever it may be, p, q or any variables, right? So assuming in terms of any variables, 1 by x is equal to a and 1 by y is equal to b, and we'll get in the form of a linear equation in two variable, right? Pair of linear equation in two variable. After that, by using that substitution method or elimination method, we can find the value of a and b, and just equate this a and b with 1 by x or 1 by y, we'll get the value of x and y. Understood? So very easy as well as very important. So by seeing while we are seeing the question itself, we can come to the conclusion whether this is nothing but this is not a linear equation, because the variables are present in the denominator. So we can't use a direct method, right? Substitution or elimination method to find the solutions, right? So first what we want to do, we want to convert, right? That is, we want to reduce this equation into the linear equation, right? Linear equation, and by using this method, and we are going to find the solutions, right? Next, word problems, right? Word problem, we are having five based, right? One is something about geometry based problems. Next one is something about number based problem, age based problem, speed, distance, time. In the speed, distance, time, we are having upstream, downstream, right? Train, car, and so many things we are having. And the last one is something about work and time, right? So practice more on it, all the word problems, right? So we can expect sums from word problem, right? Word problem also very important, right? So geometry related means it's a quadrilateral, square, rectangle, rhombus. Based on that, they will ask you problems. So from the see what for word problem, what we want to do, by reading the question, we will have two conditions, and they will talk about two things, right? Two objects or two peoples or two things. Okay, one you can assume as x, another one you can assume as y, and by the condition we want to form a equation. Once the equation has been formed means, then by using this method we are going to find the solution, right? So for forming an equation alone, you have to do so many practice. That's very important. So based on that, topic wise you can practice it, right? So geometry oriented sums. Next, number based, right? Number based we are having two digit numbers, right? Two digit number. Suppose I am assuming that the x is nothing but ones place and y is nothing but tens place. Then the general form of two digit number is nothing but 10x plus 10y plus x, right? 10y plus x, right? And the age later means they'll ask you what is it. Present age we want to assume as x, and before means, right, we have to subtract. After means we have to add, right? Hence less than, more than, likewise they based on the condition we have to, right? So we have practiced so many sums. See, you are having a we are having that videos also. You can see the videos and see the classworks, right? I have clearly explained based on the topic wise. So please go with the topic wise and try to form an equation. That's very important. If once the equation has been formed, then easily we can find the solutions, right? Speed, distance, time. Also we know that upstream and downstream, right? Upstream and what is upstream? Speed of the boat and speed of the stream, speed of the water, right? The speed of the boat is reducing with the speed of the water, right? And x minus y means, then that is named upstream. The speed of the boat and speed of the water both has been added, that is named downstream. And all we have already discussed. So please practice more on that, right? Next, chapter number 4, quadratic equation, right? In the quadratic equation, we are having four concepts, right? Right? So first concept is something, but check whether the given equation is a quadratic equation or not, right? So first of all, if we want to know the general form of a quadratic equation is nothing but ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, right? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, general form. So in that, what is the degree of this equation? 2, right? So then only we are coming to the conclusion the given equation is nothing but quadratic equation, right? The degree, right? The highest power of the equation, right? See, so many powers are there. Among that, the highest power is nothing but 2 means, then it is a quadratic equation, right? The general form of a quadratic equation is nothing but x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So see that we are having what is it? 4, right? We are having 4 concepts. The first concept is nothing but check whether the given equation. Generally, they will give the equation and ask you to check whether the given equation is a quadratic or not, right? So while we are simplifying, finally we have to say that whether the given equation is a quadratic or not, right? Okay, we'll be seeing finding the solution, right? See, in that chapter number 3, we have finded the solutions, right? But there we are having two linear equation, right? Pair of linear equation, two linear equation in two variable. So by using some methods, right, we have finded the solution. Here we are having only one quadratic equation, only one equation, that is quadratic equation, right? So by using see, we are having some methodology to find the solutions. What are they means? Factorization method, completing the square method, quadratic formula method, right? So I will discuss afterwards. And then third concept is nothing but nature of roots, right? The nature of roots or nature of solutions, right? So the roots are called as a solution, or solutions are called as a roots, right? How the roots will be, right? How the roots will be, whether the both are equal roots, same roots, or different roots, or no real roots, how the root will be, right? By we will find it, right? So there is nothing but nature of roots. The last concept is nothing but application of quadratic equation, both problems, right? Checking that the given equation is a quadratic equation or not. See here, x cube minus x square, I'm just taking an example, right, is equal to x minus 1 the whole cube, right? So by seeing that, we can't come to the conclusion whether this equation is a quadratic or not a quadratic, right? After solving this, right? See here, in the LHS we can't solve because single term, one is x cube term, another one is x square term. In the RHS we are having in terms of what is it? We will apply the identity x minus 1 the whole cube, a minus b the whole cube. Apply the identity and just bring all the term to the LHS and simplify. Finally, if we can't simplify, right, that is the law, and that step is the last step, right? And by seeing that equation, the degree of the equation is 2, then that is nothing but quadratic equation. That is nothing but quadratic equation. Here x plus 1 by x, right? X plus 1 by x. One is nothing but fraction, another one is nothing but not in the form of fraction. By doing the cross multiplication, just simplify that, right? And bringing all the term to the LHS and just compare with the general form, right? whether it is a quadratic or not, right? So this is nothing but checking the equation is a quadratic equation or not. This is first concept. We can expect this some from a 1 mark or 2 mark, right? That's all. They won't ask you in 3 mark, 4 mark, right? Okay, next is finding solutions, right? In the finding solutions, we are having 3 method. Among the 3 method, completing the square method has been deleted. So please don't prepare this method. I think I didn't teach you, right, this method, but this is very easy and very interesting method. How the formula, the quadratic formula has been derived with the help of this method only. This formula itself derived, right? So once if you are coming for the regular class, actually this is not needed, right? This methodology is not needed. But once you are coming to the regular classes, I will explain you how this formula, right? This quadratic formula came. By using this methodology alone, this formula alone came, right? We will see in the regular classes, okay, right? So we are having 3 method. One method has been deleted, so we are having 2 method to find the solution for this quadratic equation, right? For this quadratic equation, we are having 2 method. What are 2 method? One is the factorization method, another one is the quadratic formula. Factorization method, how we will find it? T method, right? So first we will have to arrange in the standard form x square term, x term and constant term, and we have to write the multiply value and additional value. Multiply value is nothing but a into c, right? A into c. Additional value is nothing but coefficient of x, that is b value, right? By using T method, we can split up and we will write in the form of factorization, and we will find the solutions, right? So you are having so many having from 9th itself we are practicing, but still you can practice more on this model, right? And next one is the quadratic formula method. This is very easy and very simple method to find the solutions, right? So quadratic formula, we are having formula x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a, right? b, a, c, these are the coefficients of x square, x term and constant, right? A is nothing but coefficient of x square, b is nothing but coefficient of x, and c is nothing but constant term. So just short out the coefficients and just write the formula and substitute and simplify. We will get the solutions. Before that, I have to ask you one thing. For quadratic equation, how many solutions are there? How many solutions? 2 solutions, right? For each quadratic equation, we are having 2 solutions or 2 roots, right? 2 roots or 2 solutions, right? So this is nothing but by using the formula we are finding the solution, and that is nothing but quadratic formula, right? Quadratic formula, right? So based on that you can practice more on that, right? So by word problem also, by using these 2 method alone, right? By using factorization method or quadratic formula method, we are going to find the solution. So this you have to practice more on this by using this, right? By using this method, you have to practice more number of sums, right? Next one is nothing but nature of roots, right? D is nothing but discriminant, right? Discriminant. So b square minus 4ac, b square minus 4ac. This only declaring, right? D only declaring, right? That's why, right? Declaring how the root will be. Nature of roots is nothing but how the roots will be, right? Suppose we know what is a quadratic equation. Just short out the value of a, b, c and substitute in the d, right? Discriminant d equal to b square minus 4ac, and find the value of d. If d is greater than 0, that is positive value. If d is greater than 0, that is positive value, right? More than 0, that is 1, 2, 3, 100, 1000, 5000, more than 0, that's all, right? Positive numbers, positive integers, right? If the value of d is a positive integer, then the roots will be 2 distinct real roots, that is 2 different real roots. 2 different real roots. If d is equal to 0, right? If d is equal to 0, right? That's not a negative integer as well as not a positive integer. 0, right? Only if you want to get 0, then it will be, how it will be? Equal roots. 2 real roots, how it will be means equal roots. See, 2 equal real roots, right? Both the roots are equal, same, right? Suppose if you are getting one root as 2, the next root also 2 only, 2 comma 2. 3 means 3 comma 3. Minus 3 means minus 3 comma minus 3. 2 by 1, 2 by 4, 2 by 5 means 2 by 5 comma 2 by 5, right? Equal real roots, right? When the discriminant will be equal to 0, right? When the value of d is equal to 0, then the roots will be equal. 2 equal real roots, right? If d is less than 0, what is my less than 0? Negative integers, right? Less than 0, negative integers. If you are getting the value of d is equal to less than 0, then no real roots, right? No real roots, right? So for that, what is the formula for finding the d? What is the formula? B square minus 4ac, right? If we are having a roots, right? If we are having two different roots or two equal real roots, by using this factorization method or quadratic formula method, we are finding, right? And this is only for how the root will be, right? How the nature of roots, right? Whether it's having a root or not, that only we are checking that, right? And the next one is nothing but word problems, right? So word problem, right? Geometry based numbers. Numbers means what is it? Two digit number, fraction, numerator, denominator, fraction oriented, age related sums, speed, distance, time. Here also upstream, downstream, and car, train, and so much, so many things, right? And work day and time. Work day and time means one by it will come, right? 1 by x and 1 by x plus y, right? Likewise. And sharing, right? People, right? People sharing that what is it, suppose they are taking a car and the car cost is in the 100 rupees, right? 10 people are sharing means each will share 10 rupees. If the people is increasing, the share will decrease. The share is increasing, the people will decrease, right? Already I have teached all those things, right? So recall all those things. For this, what is that, we have to form a equation, right? From the condition we have to form a equation, we will get a quadratic equation. From the quadratic equation, right? From the quadratic equation, right, we want to find the solution by using quadratic formula method or factorization method, right? Understood? Thank you. If you're having any doubt, please don't message me, call me from morning 9 to evening 6 or evening 7 o'clock, no problem, right? Thank you.